Alright guys, we're here with Clemente from Beretta Australia. We're getting around to a few different reps from Beretta, mate. Thanks very much for your time.
No problem at all.
We want to have a look at what's new in the Seiko rifle range.
Yep, absolutely.
I know we've got the Seiko long range.
Yep.
Can you tell us and viewers at home all about it?
Absolutely. So basically Seiko's identified that there is obviously a big market for long range shooting, and they developed a rifle in a long action and also XL.
Yep.
So they've got the 300 Win Mag and also the 338 Lapua.
Yep.
And what they've done is they've based it on a heavy barrel Seiko 85.
Yep.
They've got a black laminate wood stock, and they've basically made it for the range. So
Yes.
they've got a flat forend here, so you can put it on the bench rest quite
Yep.
easily. They've got the double studs for your bipod,
And sling and
etc.
so forth, yep.
It is a pretty heavy rifle, and that's an advantage because it soaks up the recoil quite well.
Yeah.
And another thing that was pretty obvious is the long barrel.
Yeah.
So it's got a 26-inch barrel as opposed to the standard 23.5, 24-inch barrel.
Yep.
And it's also got an integral muzzle brake.
Okay.
So this is actually removable, but it's been milled out the barrel and basically extended. So sorry, the barrel has been milled in, so
Yep.
you can thread it on properly.
Right. So normally if someone buys these, it's non-removable, is that right?
It is removable. You can remove it, but
Yep.
it's not something you really want to be doing.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Mate, can I have just a feel
absolutely.
the weight of it? Yeah, because I mean, I'm yet to see a long-range rifle that's lightweight. But that's what I love.
By design.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I love, mate. And I've said it before when I've done reviews, and just when you get like the quality European makers like Seiko, just that action. It's just so
Traditional, smooth bolt. I mean,
so
that's
smooth.
Classic Seiko characteristics.
Yeah.
And
absolutely beautiful. And is there a accuracy guarantee with the long range?
so all Seiko 85s actually have a 5-shot, 1 MOA accuracy guarantee at 100 meters.
Yep.
It hasn't been extended for the long range, as in it's not any less, but I can guarantee you it'll shoot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Plenty under 1 MOA.
And
So
I think most people out there that's had anything to do with Seiko know they shoot. So
exactly.
Yeah,
And I've actually shot the 338 lap myself, and the recoil is really soft.
yeah, 4338. Yeah.
4338. So.
And what are we looking at rough retail price here in Australia?
Retail, you're looking at 4,300 roughly.
Yep.
And that is a really good price for what is essentially an XL action
Yeah.
338
And
lap.
I mean, look, at the end of the day too, I mean, I'd imagine it'd even give some of the Seiko, the TRG, a run for its money too.
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
So, all right, well, mate, speaking of lightweight, you're telling me just off camera that one of the new things you got is the carbon light.
Yep.
Can we have a quick look at that?
So if you come over here, I'll show you some of the newer products. And this guy here is a real beauty. It's essentially the Seiko 85 fin light, and they've replaced the synthetic stock with a carbon fiber stock.
Yep.
And I'll show you in a second once I take it down, but it's actually a soft touch carbon fiber stock, so they've got the same,
Okay,
so it's got that really nice grippy rubber coating on it.
It feels like rubber, but obviously, you can't push it in like
No.
rubber, but it's just got that same soft touch of it.
Exactly right. So overall weight is 2.3 kilos.
Oh my God.
We've actually found the first time we actually unboxed this gun, obviously Seiko has the bolt out, you pick up the rifle, and when you add the bolt, you add basically half the weight to it. So
Yeah. I mean, like, geez, you'd picking up, if you had your eyes closed, you'd think there was no barrel on it.
Exactly. So obviously carbon fiber stock reduces a lot of the weight, but it's got a Hunter weight barrel with fluting.
Yep.
And
So what are we looking at caliber-wise availability in these, mate?
Mostly medium action. You've got your 243, 260, 308.
Yep.
So small and medium.
Yep.
Nothing too big because the recoil
Geez, that's nice.
gonna start being
Yeah, that's
a little
right.
bit offensive, but it's primarily a hunting rifle, so it'll do all your.
I mean, this is the
all
sort
your
of
great
thing, like,
stalking.
you could really get yourself a nice, comfortable sling, throw that on, and you can hike around all day and not get weighed down.
Absolutely, all day.
Provided you be sensible enough and get a lightweight scope to go with it. So it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, mate. And what are we looking at price?
Now this one's actually priced very similar to the Seiko 85 long range, a little bit more expensive,
Yep.
and that's purely because of the carbon fiber stock.
Yeah.
So it's about $4,800.
Okay, but I mean, look, the ultimate hunting rifle, this one. Absolutely beautiful.
The kind of rifle you get, and you don't need to make any kind of modifications to. You
Yeah.
don't need to swap the stock. You've got everything.
And once again, like you say, same accuracy guarantee, 5-shot, 1 MOA at 100. And I just noticed here too, mate, you got a stainless version of a CTR, because I
Yep.
remember I reviewed one of them recently.
Yeah, absolutely. So we had the blued one out started this year.
Yep.
We've just recently launched the stainless. About 2 months ago, we received the first deliveries.
Yep.
And it's in the same 260 and 308 caliber, as well as now also a 243, 7mm and 708.
Oh, awesome. Because it's funny, you know, like some people are real stainless fans, you know, but then you got the others that really like the traditional, like blue or matte finish.
And now we've got something to cover all bases. And you might also notice that the magazine is slightly different.
Yes, yeah.
So the bottom here has been changed a little bit. It's got a little bit of a softer finish to it.
Yep.
It's still the same steel box 10-round magazine, but they've essentially changed it from the TRG specific magazine.
Yep.
And part of the reason for that actually is strategic for Seiko's export business, because the TRG magazine is considered a military part.
Yep.
And so the export licenses to
Right,
send
I'm with
it
you, yep.
take a long time. So
Yep.
they've got the same magazine internally, externally. They've just added this little rubber overlay here.
Yep. So still no problem with interchangeability. If someone had a CTR standard and they want an extra mag, they can get one of them, no problem at all.
Absolutely. And in the past, you were limited to getting a TRG magazine, which would run you about $500.
Yep.
But this guy here probably would retail for about the $270 to $300 mark. So
Awesome. Okay, excellent. Mate, look, thanks very much for showing us around the
problem at all.
range. And
thanks for stopping by.
yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Very good.